Hello, and welcome back to Fem Life. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. 2 lucky winners get to spend 1 hour on video chat with me. Since childhood, I've sensed a difference within me. While my peers reveled in doll play and donning adorable attire, I found solace in clandestinely exploring my sister's wardrobe. The comfort I felt in a dress over my own attire perplexed me initially. However, with time, I came to terms with being a crossdresser. It wasn't until I reached 18 and left my small hometown for the bustling metropolis that I fully embraced this aspect of myself. Living in a city where acceptance and freedom thrived had always been my dream. Thus, upon receiving acceptance to a city university, I eagerly seized the opportunity. It marked a fresh beginning, a chance to delve into my crossdressing fantasies incognito. Securing employment was a daunting prospect, considering my lack of work experience from my provincial upbringing. With parental financial support dwindling, the time had come to confront my apprehensions and seek employment. Despite my scant experience, I remained resolute in finding a job that embraced my identity. After weeks of fruitless endeavors and numerous setbacks, I landed an interview at a boutique catering to a diverse clientele. The display of ensembles on the mannequins tantalized me, offering glimpses into a world I longed to inhabit. This interview could be my gateway to embracing my crossdressing persona while securing gainful employment. On the interview day, I adorned myself in my finest suit, a wig, and subtle makeup, a blend of professionalism and authenticity. Stepping into the store, I was greeted with warm smiles, instantly feeling a sense of belonging. The manager, Mrs. Nicole, welcomed me graciously, leading me into her office. The interview proceeded smoothly, centered on my non-existent work history and aspirations. However, as I prepared to depart, Mrs. Nicole posed a question that caught me off guard. With a measured breath, I disclosed, "I am a crossdresser." To my astonishment, Mrs. Nicole's smile widened. "That's fantastic," she replied. "We embrace diversity here and encourage our employees to express themselves freely. If you can fulfill the job requirements, you're hired." I was in disbelief. My inaugural job interview resulted in an offer because of my crossdressing. Departing the store, I wore the broadest smile, basking in the acceptance and acknowledgement of my true self. Little did I realize, this employment opportunity was poised to alter my life in myriad ways. Arriving early on my first day, a blend of nerves and excitement coursed through me. Hastening to the fitting room, I exchanged my attire for feminine garments, feeling an unprecedented surge of confidence and ease. Mrs. Nicole greeted me warmly, guiding me through the store and acquainting me with my colleagues. Their warmth and acceptance were overwhelming, and I marveled at my fortune in securing such an extraordinary job. In the ensuing days, I familiarized myself with the nuances of boutique operations. From styling patrons to arranging merchandise, every facet of my role resonated with me. Yet, the pinnacle of my joy was when I indulged in trying on the clothing. Mrs. Nicole and my coworkers consistently encouraged my authenticity, offering invaluable fashion advice. It felt akin to living in a reverie, and I was profoundly grateful for their acceptance and sense of kinship. One fateful day, a fresh shipment of dresses arrived, prompting Mrs. Nicole to propose I model them for the store's social media platforms. Initially hesitant, I acquiesced under the encouragement of my peers. We captured snapshots of me adorned in various ensembles, evoking a sense of fulfillment akin to modeling, a realm I had only dreamed of. Customer feedback inundated us, lauding the store for its inclusivity in featuring a crossdresser as a model. Subsequently dubbed the crossdressing employee at the boutique, I wore the title with pride. Together with my coworkers, we orchestrated a fashion show, where I confidently strutted the runway in resplendent attire. The opportunity to manifest my crossdressing fantasies surpassed my wildest expectations, courtesy of this job. Yet, amidst the adulation, challenges emerged. Some patrons cast disparaging glances or uttered unkind remarks. Nevertheless, my coworkers and Mrs. Nicole provided unwavering support, shielding me from the sting of negativity. They reinforced my beauty and emphasized that my happiness reigned paramount. Moreover, my tenure at the boutique facilitated unforeseen opportunities. I ventured into attending fashion shows and garnered recognition from a prominent city designer who extended an offer to craft a bespoke dress for me. Reflecting on my journey since that inaugural day of employment, I was astounded by the distance I had traversed. Above all else, this position empowered me with the courage and self-assurance to wholeheartedly embrace my identity as a crossdresser. I shed the burden of secrecy and shame, no longer compelled to conceal my true self. The ability to express myself openly, devoid of trepidation, was profoundly liberating. Reflecting on my inaugural employment experience as a crossdresser, I discern its profound influence on my personal evolution. It instilled within me a sense of pride in my identity, affirming the validity of expressing myself authentically. Furthermore, it underscored the significance of fostering an environment of acceptance and celebrating diversity within the workplace. I extend my gratitude to Mrs. Nicole, my coworkers, and the boutique for affording me the opportunity to embrace my true self and for the wealth of enriching experiences and memories garnered during my tenure. This chapter will forever hold a cherished place in my heart, serving as a testament to the invaluable lessons learned and the unwavering acceptance I received.